You may have heard of this new thing called Wall Street Bets. We're going to get into what it is and is it really that new in this video. So what is Wall Street Bets? Well, Wall Street Bets is a subreddit on the website reddit.com. And if you're not familiar with what Reddit is, it's basically a place where they have a bunch of different forums, chat rooms type of places. If you have a Facebook private group, it's similar to that. But most of the chat rooms are open to the public and people can join. And so there's chat rooms about pretty much anything you can think of. If you're into coffee, there's coffee chat rooms. If you're into sports teams or different sports or whatever else, whatever you can think of, finances, money, there is a chat room. I say chat room, really it's more of a forum where a message board where people will post links, people will post videos, people will post pictures and memes and everything else. And it's where a lot of memes actually get their birth nowadays, is on Reddit. So what a subreddit is it's the kind of individual part of Reddit, and Wall Street Bets is a subreddit within there. Now, I've been following Wall Street Bets for about 8 or 9 years. I'm a financial advisor. Those types of things fascinate me. And what really fascinated me was how aggressive these investments were. I mean, it was a level of aggression that I've never seen before in my career outside of hedge funds or something, and even more than hedge funds. It is, on a scale from 1 to 10, pretty close to a 10 as far as investment aggression. And I always thought it was kind of fascinating. People would post pictures of their, them turning $5,000 into hundreds of thousands, and then them turning hundreds of thousands into, zero, basically. And so Wall Street Bets got its start all the way back in 2012. A lot of people think it's a newer thing. It's not. It's been around for a while. It's just now starting to get into the mainstream culture because these investors who are going on there and making these extreme bets and posting and bragging and and kind of complaining about things turned into very savvy investors, to the point where they got really their name out there was from the whole GameStop and AMC debacle. So with GameStop, they saw that all of these hedge funds were way over leveraged on their short positions, meaning that they were betting that GameStop would go under. And it's kind of makes sense as a bet. It's a dying business model. But Wall Street Bets saw that, and instead of just letting them get away with it and make huge profits and basically drive GameStop to bankruptcy, they decided that they were going to team up together and put a squeeze or basically, make these hedge funds buy back some of the stock and get rid of their positions and take huge losses. And so that's what they did. And it was really impressive the way they did it. Now, obviously, that was a very risky move. And that's what Wall Street Bets is. It is a risky, a place for risk. It's a place for bets. It's in the name. It's not Wall Street and investing. It's not Wall Street money management. It's Wall Street Bets, betting on these things. So a big question that people get is, I'll often see something on Wall Street Bets because now it's in the mainstream. And then next thing you know, I have clients who come in that are retired or about to retire that are relatively conservative, asking if they should do these same types of trades. And I would say if you want to do these trades, you should look at it the same as going to Vegas, because it is extremely volatile. You can lose a lot or all of your money that is invested this way. So when people come in, I always say kind of the same thing as crypto. Sure, you can buy it, you can do that. Just make sure that you're okay with losing with whatever you invest. You also have to be really careful with options. Options are very confusing. We're not going to get into that in this video, but they're extremely risky. So if you're following it, if you're going, wanting to buy some meme stocks or whatever else, that's great. I mean, these guys are really savvy, but you have to understand that the risks that you're taking. A lot of them, they're in their 20s and 30s and early 40s. They're not retired. The average viewer of my channel is over 55 years old. So, it's just probably not the best way to invest there. So for me, what I do is I watch it purely from an entertainment standpoint. I love seeing the analytical side of what these people do. I say guys, but guys and gals do. And I love to see the aggression and everything else. It's entertaining, just like watching a poker tournament on TV would be entertaining. But it's completely different if you're deciding to invest your own money there. So I'm not saying that you can't or don't, or there's any, that Wall Street Bets is bad. I actually think what they did with GameStop was really impressive, but you just have to be really careful because there's a lot of risk involved with what they're doing. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you want more information about retirement and investing, making money easy, you can go ahead and click here. Or if you'd like to subscribe, it really helps the channel. And then you also get updates when we release new information. You can click here to do that. Thank you so much. Hope you have a great day.